cap games being played everywhere. Amusement parks, playgrounds, sidewalks. In fact, we heard about a tournament going on just down the street. That'd be the perfect place to find out more about milk caps. Let's go check it out. Here we are at the milk cap tournament. We cut in. Okay, so we're in, all right? We're gonna go over here and see what's going on. So how you guys doing today? Aaron, David, Justin, and Shannon. Okay. Certificate from the owner of Z-Cap Corporation. That's Doris.
Everybody knows he's a running with science. All over the world and sold separately. Pause.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting team.
We're really hip.
They're heroes in the half shell. And they're green.
Hey, get a grip.
When the evil Shredder attacks, these turtle boys don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Splinter taught them to be ninja teens.
He's a radical rat.
Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines.
That's a fact, Jack.
Raphael is cool, but rude.
Give me a break.
Michelangelo is a party dude. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Accessories go with the milk cap.
Well, there's accessories, like there's the containers. This container would hold maybe like 100, 200 different caps. We have the game boards. We have different game boards like these that they've used to help protect the caps, because when you throw the slammers down on here, it kind of protects it if you're going to use it. A lot of the kids were playing out in the pavement and stuff, and so the caps and the slammers would get damaged, so they use these to play on.
Beware, you're in for a scare.
You can go to the swapping or the store and get a starter pack for less than $5. A starter kit usually has 16 milk caps and 3 slammers. When you start collecting a lot or buying a lot, you're gonna want one of these to store them in.
Here I come to save the day. That means that Mighty Mouse is on the way. Yes, sir, when there is a wrong to right. Mighty Mouse will join the fight. On the sea or on the land, he gets the situation well in hand.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing octopus in the neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at human testing, take your second right past Mars on the magic scuba, alligator nostril. Climb on the magic scuba, spank a plankton too. On our magic scuba, stop the river of lava. On magic scuba, such a fine thing to do. So strap your bones right to the sea. Come on in and don't be shy. Just to make your day complete, you might get baked into a pie on the magic scuba. Step inside, it's a wilder ride. Come on, right on the magic scuba.
So there's hundreds of thousands of milk caps out there. Which ones do you buy, and why?
This particular one happens to be a limited edition slammer. It's kind of got this little Joker face on it, but they make all different designs, and some of them are limited, some of them aren't.
Are there any particular milk caps or slammers that you really like?
Yeah, surf caps, and this one that I have, it's glow in the dark.
Wow, so is that like a collector's item since it's glow in the dark, or is it valuable to you?
Yeah, I have a heavy metal slammer that I won in a tournament. I never use it, and I just like clean it every day, so it like doesn't get scratched or anything, because it's like means a lot.
My valuable ones are the bad boy ones, and they're like $100 worth.
Wow, what about you?
Yeah, I bought one at Universal Studios for $10. It's the Predator.
Okay, so these are slammers or milk caps?
Mine was a slammer.
Newsflash! It's a POG milk cap invasion. Milk cap sightings are pouring in by the thousands. The cause is anyone's guess.
It's the official World POG Federation milk cap maker. For the first time ever, you can make your own milk caps. It's cool because it's totally easy. Just load in the picture, line it up, twist, and bam! Make the world's biggest, coolest collection. It's a POG milk cap invasion.
And in the weather.
The official World POG Federation milk cap maker. From Cap Toys, who else?
Who's that girl? What's her name? Is she cool? Is she lame? Oh, you're talking about what's her name? Pepper Ann. Is she lame? Is she cool? Is she breaking every rule? Is she anybody's fool? Pepper Ann, marching in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like one in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. Catch her if you can, Pepper Ann.
Brew? Is that girl from gym class?
No, that's me.
Oh.
Who is she and why does she have her own song? Did someone take my lunch? Pepper Ann, marching in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like one in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. No one's cooler than Pepper Ann. She's her own biggest fan, Pepper Ann.
Cool.
Catch her if you can, Pepper Ann.
So people often wonder the age range of the milk cap game. How old's too old? How young's too young? Milk cap game.
I think everybody from little kids to adults, they can all play, they can all get involved with it. It's something that keeps the family together as far as playing a game, having a hobby. They can all get involved, go down to their local store, pick up some caps, buy a little starter kit for $2.95, and they're ready to play. You know, they can play for hours and hours and get different ones, collect different caps. And it's from 2 years old to whatever you can do. As long as you can flip that little milk cap and win your opponent, it's something to keep you busy.
My grandpa is an old guy, and he likes to collect them because in the future they'll be worth a lot of money.
So we talked to some parents to see what they think about the milk cap game. And here's what they said.
Yeah, it's a game, and the kids like to play it. It holds their interest, and I don't see anything wrong in it.
Okay, you got to knock over 6 to win a leg, and you need to win 2 legs to go on to the next round.
Okay, Daniel. Come on, Daniel. We've got 2 Daniel.
All right, so here we go.
Nice try.
It's going around. Here we go. All
Danny,
right.
you go.
Come on, Danny. All right, Danny.
You got 6. Come on,
Here's
Danny.
Danny. Oh, I got a
You need
slammer.
some, Danny.
Check it out. I got a slammer. So what'd you think about milk caps the first time you saw your kids playing?
I thought they were pretty interesting. I thought that it's a good way to keep them out of trouble. It reminded me of marbles when I was a kid. We used to play for marbles in the round circle when I was about their age.
Where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a silver. You're not human being, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shimmer. You know we got a Mr. Peter sauce, so Scooby, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. We can count on you, Scooby-Doo. I know you'll catch that feeling.
POG is a cool kids game.
Team Rollerblade stunt shows.
Most incredible.
Kids get a free POG pack with a Disneyland Kini.
Bikini slams the POG.
There's a POG play zone. Team Rollerblade so burly.
Awesome.
Go POG wild. And Rollerblade crazy. Spring break. Only at Disneyland.
Cool.
So there's rules to every game. And before you take your milk cap collection to the street, you gotta know them.
Sometimes make your own rules up, but in a lot of cases there are some rules to the game. There's certain ways you're supposed to hold the slammer and certain ways you're supposed to throw it down. You're not supposed to pick it up too fast.
First, you flip the slammer to see who goes first. You each put a milk cap in, stack them, and you try and hit them. And if you flip them over, you usually get to keep them if you're playing for keeps. If you're playing just for fun, you hit it, and if you get both of them over, you give the one that your friend put in, you give the one that your friend put in back to give them back to them, and you keep yours. There's no retries if you go and hit it and like miss. And that's all.
Meet George Jetson. His boy Elroy. Daughter Judy. Jane, his wife.
So there's a lot of different techniques to the milk cap game. Which ones work best? Ugh.
I usually hold it like this because I can flip over the most milk caps if I go like that.
My favorite technique is this. I also use that.
My two techniques are usually like this and sometimes like this, but I usually go like this because it's a stronger hit. For milk caps, I use a plastic slammer and it usually flips most of them over. For plastic slammers, I use aluminum slammer, and for aluminum slammers, I use metal slammers. The metal slammers are usually the best slammers because they're more heavier. They flip over easier.
So the tournament's over, and we're here with Doris, the sponsor of the tournament today, and also the vice president of Z Comic Caps. Now, rumor has it, Doris,
Yes.
that you have a warehouse near here that we might be able to go check out.
Beautiful warehouse in Laguna de Gil.
And we can go by and check
You
it
can
out?
come by. Come on now.
Okay, great. Let's go. Hey,
Let's go.
we're on our way. We'll be back. We'll go right over there now.
Yogi Bear is smarter than the average bear. Yogi Bear is always in the ranger's hair. At a picnic table you will find him there. Stopping down more goodies than the average bear. He will sleep till noon, but before it's dark, he'll have every picnic basket that's in jelly roll hard. Yogi has it better than a millionaire. That's because he's smarter than the average bear.
Schwartz, the manufacturers of Z Comic Caps. Doris, when did you first hear about the milk caps?
About 5 years ago, my daughter-in-law, who's originally from Hawaii, told us about them. She knew I was a collector of all different kinds of things, and she thought caps would be something I'd be interested in. The first set that I ever bought was this, the Queen of Hawaii series, and it's signed and numbered, and its value right now is around $55, $60.
Wow.
The next one that I purchased was a Wyland, and this was the original series that Wyland did. It's not the one that's going around now. It was a limited edition, and it's signed and numbered by Wyland, and this is worth more than $100 at this point. I started collecting different caps from Hawaii myself, and then I figured, why not sell them? My husband and I, who are agents for comic book artists, asked the artists if they would come together with us and do some caps for us. These were done by a young man who at that time was a tagger. I got a hold of him and got to talking to him and helped him to rearrange his life to become an artist. And he's now not doing any tagging any longer. He's one of our artists. As a matter of fact, he's one of our premier artists. This is his cap. This is one of his caps. This is one of his caps, and this is one of his caps. And his name is Michael Masonette, and he is very proud of how he's come from the streets to where he's come today.
Well, it's quite a change. I mean, going from tagging, buildings to producing art on milk caps.
It really is. It's changed his life. And there are police departments that are giving them out as incentives to kids, and we are members of an organization called Safety and Firearms Education. And what this is an organization that helps kids who are afraid that they know of someone in school who has a gun or who carries a weapon, and they want that weapon taken away, but they're afraid. And what we have is an 800 number,
Right.
Two of them, one on the East Coast and one on the West Coast, that the kids can call, and we have counselors that answer the phone. They're not machines that answer the phone, they're actual people that answer the phone and talk to the kids, counsel them on the phone, and also try to find out the names of the person who's carrying the weapon anonymously. You will never give out the caller's name.
So we learned a lot about the milk cap game. Where it came from, where it's going, the rules, the players, and a whole lot more. The milk cap game is definitely a craze that's sweeping the world. I'm Jesse Hines, and I gotta bail for now. So whether you got a collection of 5 or 500 milk caps, keep on slamming.